you know why my outfit didn't change, good job. But if you weren't paying attention to yesterday's vlog, you suck. Just kidding. It's true though. It's true. Anyways, today, in case you missed the video from yesterday, I'm vlogging off my webcam because I cannot find the battery charger. But I'll be finding that hopefully later on tonight when I have the time to sit down and actually look for stuff. Okay. So I'm gonna finish. Those beetle thing bugs really annoy me. Like, really annoy me. What I was gonna say in like 2 vlogs previously, the funeral was on Monday, August 1st, and it was probably the worst funeral that I have ever been to. And I don't mean that in like the service-wise, it was horrible, the arrangement was horrible. No, I really liked the service. It was very, very well put together, amazingly. But it was one of the hardest funerals that I've ever been to. I mean, I've never had that many people close in my life actually die to me yet, so I'm hoping that stays the same. But I've had my grandpa die, and like he was, sorry, something in my throat. He's been with me ever since I was a little girl, you know, like, he used to live just about, I'm tired, if you guys can't tell, I'm sorry. He used to live about like 20-ish minutes or so away from me, and we see them only every once in a while because of certain reasons. But, I mean, I was close to him, but it wasn't extremely close to him, you know. So I went, as soon as my dad told me about that, you know, hey, Grandpa died. I mean, I didn't really have a reaction on my face at all. Like, it was during school that he called too, and I checked with my voicemail after school, and, you know, heard the voicemail. I go up to my friends, and I was like, oh, what happened? And I was like, oh, I just found my grandpa died. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, you okay? And I was like, yeah, why wouldn't I be? So, and then at the funeral, I didn't really cry until I saw other people crying, like, towards the end. That's what gets to me, is when other people cry. Like, that, no matter if I know the person, if I don't, if I see someone else cry, I will just start bawling my eyes out for no apparent reason, just because they're crying. But, anyways. Like, what I was going to try to say is I got the text on Wednesday, right after CPR classes, you know, I already talked about this, and I was crying my eyes out forever. So, the funeral, I knew was going to be horrible. It was. Because I walk in, and I'm waiting in line, and, you know, so I had a, you know, my other manager, because, you know, they were married, hello, waiting in line to see them, you know, got up and hugged her, and as soon as I saw her, like, one in front of me, I just started bawling my eyes out. I was just like, no, I can't do this, I can't do this. But she was crying too, so it was all good. And then I met the dad again, gave him a hug. You know, he didn't obviously know who I was that well, because I probably only seen him once, if that. So that, it did make me cry. Another thing is, it was an open casket, so I went up and I looked at him, and he just, I mean, I know obviously with cancer, and he had a tube in his throat and everything, that, you know, he wasn't gonna look himself, and he did pretty well look himself, except his skin tone got darker, like, yeah, that just could be me, I don't know, but what really broke me down was not just seeing him, not just seeing all the trophies and medals and everything and all the accomplishments he's had as a kid, but laying right on his, like, you know how the arms are folded, and, like, laying right next to it, one of his daughters wrote a note, and it was just, you know, I love you, Dad, you know, and with hearts, and them going on a hiking trail, picture of them going on a hiking trail, and it broke my heart. It was horrible. It was horrible. In the service, just every 2 seconds I was, like, crying, because it was so beautiful, and it was so much like him. You know, they had guest speakers that would tell stories that none of us ever knew about Jason, and it just kind of, you know, got to me, and I was crying a lot. Another thing was when they were closing the casket, they were moving the flowers out of the way, and I tried not to really look at the family that much, because if I knew I'd have to leave, because I would be too much of a wreck. So I looked over at them right as they were closing, the half of it so they could speak. I saw the second oldest get up like she was gonna go run to the casket, but obviously Mom had to stop her. And it just broke my heart. Again, it's horrible. Another thing was that towards the end, they carried him out and put him, like, we all followed them out into the hearse van, car, whatever you want to call it. I don't really know what to call it. Put him in there, and then he drove away. I mean, it was the saddest thing ever. I hated it. It was so bad. Okay, before I cry. I'm good. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better. Anyways, that's what I was going to say in the other video. I'm sorry I wasn't able to say it, but camera cut out. So, today, this current day, as you are watching it, it is going to be the 5th, but today it is the 4th, technically. I went and I got my shots. I had a physical for school, and that way I don't have to do it, like, anyways. I got 3 shots, and they sucked. They sucked horribly. I hate shots. I had 2 in this arm and then 1 in this one. But I can stick other people with needles, and I can watch blood, gore, guts, all this other stuff, but I cannot stand a needle, like the feeling of a needle inside me. Like, I can play with the needle for anything, but I can't stand the feeling. I think one of the things that had to do with it was when 2-3 years ago or whatever, I had upper GI problems. Anyways. And I had to have an upper endoscopy. If you don't know what that is, it's like a little snake-like tube with a camera on the end, so it goes down your throat to, see your stomach. But I have 3 new Skype messages from 3 different people. Holy cow. I'm sorry, as I'm looking at Skype, and I'm like, oh my gosh, who's messaging me? Well, I'm vlogging, too. Really? What they did was they put a needle in me, and because they rode me down to where we're going to have the camera go down. But the doctor was running late, so we were sitting there talking for a bit. This is, like I said, like 3-4 years ago. And I'm watching NCIS as well, and whoever that Navy Marine is, he's attractive and he's having a seizure. Oh. Well then. That's, it's unfortunate. It's TV, don't worry. I was saying something. Oh. Well, oh yeah, we were waiting for the doctor, and basically, the needle, I could feel it in there, and it was okay, I didn't mind it, but as soon as they put that stuff in to make me, like, pass out, it, like, takes over your whole entire body, and it's the worst feeling. I hate it. And that's what I hate about shots, too, is, like, you feel the needle prick, and all of a sudden you can feel, like, the liquid just kind of, like, spread all over your arm. Ugh, I can't stand that. I hate that. But I wish I could have filmed it, because I was laughing my ass off because it hurt so bad. Like, those are one of the most painful shots that I got, like, ever. And 3 of them. And it hurt so bad that I was laughing. Like, she stuck it out, I was like, oh my god, it hurts so bad. And the mom's like, you're laughing, Mom. And I was like, it hurts. I can't do it. She stuck it again, I was like, stop. No, I'm done. But I was laughing. It was kind of funny. Any hoozle. Yeah, that's all I wanted to really talk about is how stupid I am. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go watch the last 10 minutes of NCIS. My mom is currently getting her brakes redone. So as soon as she's coming back, I am going to do laundry, because I haven't done it for a while. But I've been working so much. Yay! Anyways, I'm gonna go now, so I will see you tomorrow. Bye!